All right, where I'm at right now, we are supposed to be removing some walls to bring them down to a new height. Now these are parapet walls. Let's go take a look. Here's the plan. We're gonna bring these walls down. We're gonna use this parapet height that you see to my right. We're gonna continue that all the way across. We're gonna have a slight jog in this wall going up to the higher parapet side of this building. Now, whoever did this build out did it all in wood frame material. Water has pushed between the stucco and the wood frame, and you can see where the stucco is now cracking. Water has pushed its way through to the inside of this building. All right, the guys have started. We've got 2 of these details on this building. They have started doing the demo work on one. Let's go check the status. All right, so I just got up here and the scope of work has just completely changed. The whole theory of taking this framing, which was all the way above me, down to this height, we can't do that. We got block and we have an arch. So now I'm gonna have to talk to the owner of the building and figure out if they're gonna be happy with this look or if they'd like me to square this up by adding more block and more concrete. All right, so we're gonna check the guys right now. They are wrapping up this tile job. They've got a little bit more to do as far as detail work. They need to point up the hip and ridge with cement. Let's go check this out right now. All right, so the guys are pointing up the hip and ridge right now. You can see how they taped off the hip and ridge so that when they point up with concrete, the concrete does not stick to the tile, making this a cleaner install. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. If you're in the market for a tile roof and you don't want to stretch your budget, this is a great roof system to consider. We have a base layer of peel and stick. Once we applied that base layer, we installed all new drip edge, all new valley. We then primed those accessory metals with an asphalt primer and installed a second layer of tile underlayment over the first layer of peel and stick. The tile roof is being installed with 2 screws per tile. The hip and ridge is installed with ICP foam adhesive, and the reason I do that is in the event we have a high wind storm scenario, these cap tiles stay in place much better. Now I've seen guys install hip and ridge tile using screws only, but when you have high winds, that tile can lift, damaging other portions of the roof. All right guys, we're off to the next place. Let's get out of here. All right, we're on our way right now to check on a shingle install that's in progress. Let's check this out. The guys look like they're doing really good. They've started on the back of this house. They're installing a Certainteed Landmark architectural asphalt shingle roof. Everything looks like it's going as planned. We're gonna get out of here and go catch the next job. Well, we were on our way to another job, but I just saw this 23 Bronco for sale and thought we'd take it for a quick test drive. So let's see what this thing's got. This is a Raptor, by the way. It feels really good driving it. It feels pretty solid. A little bit different than the Jeeps. To me, it almost feels a little tighter than the Jeeps, but the acceleration is a lot of fun. We'll see if we can't get into this thing in just a minute. All right, guys, I just slowed down to about 9 miles an hour. We're gonna get into this thing really quick. We got some road work up here, so we have to slow right back down, and we got a guy that just pulled out in front of us. But I don't know if you could hear that sound or not, but it sounds really throaty. And actually, there's some things I like about it better than the Jeep, although there's some things that I like about my Jeep over this as well. Maybe I just have to get 2. Hey Crystal, if you're watching this, cover your ears. The sound of that, the acceleration of this is something that would be really hard to keep your foot off the pedal. It sounds so good. I think if I had one of these going from one job site to the next, I would have a lot of fun just, again, listening to that acceleration. All right, we're gonna do a real quick 0 to 60 if we can. We're gonna be in traffic, so kids, don't try this at home. All right, here we go. We're at a slight little roll, but here we go. All right, we're at 66 right now. Seemed like it was pretty quick. We don't have a timer in here because we did not know we were doing a test drive today. When I saw this thing sitting on the side of the road, I couldn't help but go in and ask for the keys. All right, let's take a look at the outside of this Bronco. With the Raptor, you get these really wide flares. I know if you're a Bronco guy, you've already looked into this, you know what you're looking at. But I would have to get these color matched for sure. I'd have to do some color matching with this mirror. Something possibly with this grill too. I would bring in some of this blue body color into this grill as well. But overall, this thing is really fun to drive. I mean, this was a lot of fun. We gotta get this back to the dealer in a few minutes. This is something that I would definitely consider if I were to ever get rid of my Jeeps. All right, so I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, I'm in work mode right now, thinking like I gotta get on with my day, but we just changed the mode to sport. And we're gonna see if we can't get a sound bite for you while we're in the vehicle, getting ready to return this. All right, here we go in sport mode, guys. That's the only mode I need in this thing. I would be driving in sport all the time, getting 8 miles to a gallon. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. We got to go now and check on the demo at the Dance Academy. Let's go. All right, that was a lot of fun. Right now, we just got a call. A buddy of mine has his truck down. He needs some tires delivered to his shop. Let's go. A lot of times people ask me, so what's your day look like? I never know what my day looks like. Hold it right there. Hey, we got some tires for you.
Nice, thank you.
All right, guys, we are stopping real quick at this tile roof that's in progress. The roof is hot mopped. We cut out the flashing at this dormer over the front entry. We pulled out the old flashing, installed new flashing, installed new stucco. The painters are here now painting this front entry so that everything is uniform. Another thing we did on this project is we painted all the fascia. We gotta put a second coat on this, and once that painting is done, we are ready to install this brand new tile roof. All right, we got one more job we gotta go check on right now before we wrap up the day. All right, guys, we just got to this job. We gotta go over some details with the carpenters and check the progress, where we stand right now with the fascia and the soffit. All right, so we just moved up to the apartment / garage on the property, and I'm gonna have the carpenters leave the Boston hips exposed so that we can pull out the old flashing and prep it for new flashing. We'll strip this roof. We need to cut back the plywood where it overhangs the new fascia so that the drip edge fits the fascia properly. Once the roof is stripped at this location, we'll remove the copper flashing along this wall. Once that's done, we'll have the new flashing in place, and we'll make sure this wall gets dried in with felt or Tyvek. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up the day. I hope you had a lot of fun. Until next time, see ya.